I'm in Delhi, and where even as the war in West Asia disrupts global energy flows, the government is moving swiftly to secure India's supplies. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took an important meeting today where all the top ministers and the bureaucrats from the government were present, and the focus of the meeting was to secure India's energy supply when it comes to petroleum, LPG, fertilizers and power. The message is loud and clear that there should be no disruption back home. And what are we now seeing on the ground reflects the strategy in action. A Russian tanker named Aqua Titan, which was originally bound for China and was carrying crude oil, took a dramatic mid-sea turn and reached India. Now, this clearly shows that how exactly India is using all the diplomatic channels to ensure that the energy supplies of India remains uninterrupted. Now, Times Now is just not reporting from Delhi. Times Now is also reporting from mid-sea, tracking Aqua Titan. Look at this report by my colleague Neha Bale, who is tracking the dramatic U-turn of Aqua Titan going to China, but in the end, it came to India.
Just off the coast of Mangalore, we're here at the SPM, or the single mooring point of the MRPL, where Russian vessel Aqua Titan, in fact, has made its way here to the port. What, of course, you'd be able to see is it's not just about the crude oil that's being brought in right now from Russia at, of course, nominal prices, but the fact that this is a massive diplomatic win now for the country. Remember, this vessel that you see that's carrying crude oil that would, of course, be transported from the MRPL's pipeline further to the facility and in turn, of course, to the country, is something that now, of course, goes on to mark the kind of significance that this has. Largely, while, of course, this particular tanker here in concern that we're looking at was on its way to China. Remember, it was, in fact, diverted and now brought towards the Mangalore coast. What we also, of course, gather at this point in time is that vessels of the NMPT, of course, that have been brought in here, that are acting as the tug vessels now, in turn, would be ensuring that this entire operation is completed. And largely, of course, given the West Asian crisis at this point, this becomes even more significant, as this would help to stabilize prices across the country, largely fuel prices. More importantly, this is, of course, while one of the vessels that has come in from Russia, we're also gathering that there are likely to be more vessels that are coming in. Times Now, of course, has been on ground from the start, and we would continue to bring you the latest as we've come this up close to this vessel. We continue to bring you the latest on what, of course, this vessel would essentially mean, largely diplomatically, of course, and more importantly, to bring down the fuel prices at a time when most countries still are struggling to be able to manage how to figure out and what essentially they would do during the West Asian crisis that's been impacting all. Times Now has reached ground zero. Quite literally, we're here mid-sea, about 80 nautical miles off the coast of Mangalore, where Russian vessel Aqua Titan has in fact made its way here. We're bringing you visuals, of course, of the Russian vessel. This is carrying about 1 lakh ton of crude oil. But remember that, diplomatically, this is a massive win now for the country, because at a time when many countries are struggling to, of course, source basic resources like oil, given the West Asian crisis, India has managed to do that. Now, this crude oil that's coming here from Russia, remember, the vessel was initially on its way towards China, and after diplomatic talks, it was later diverted towards India. What we also gather at this point is that this particular facility of the MRPL here would be receiving the crude oil from the Russian vessel through pipelines that have been laid undersea, and further, once this is, of course, transported towards the MRPL facility, in turn, that would then be, sent out to various parts of the country, depending on the need. Why this is so crucial is, like we mentioned earlier, at a time like this, of course, even for about 1 lakh tons of crude oil to, in fact, be brought in here back to the country, in fact, towards India, would help ease the entire crisis that the country is facing. We're seeing the kind of, price rise, how this is impacting people largely on a day-to-day basis. And at a time like this, we're hopeful that the diplomatic talks, of course, would continue. And, of course, that more vessels carrying LPG as well, one vessel that's reached the Mangalore coast, in fact, also at the same time, this other vessel of crude oil as well that's been brought in now from Russia is going to largely ease the common man's pocket. With video journalist Dilip, mid-sea, this is Neha Bale for Times Now.
As this war continues to disrupt global energy flows, India's response is now visible on the water. LPG carrier Shivalik and Nanda Devi have reached India, and clearly the energy supplies when it comes to LPG as of now seems uninterrupted. Jaglatki is carrying crude and it is also bound for India, and Aqua Titan arrived at Mangalore after a mid-sea diversion, and it was a dramatic diversion because it was originally bound for China and it reached India. This is not just about series of ship arrivals. This is about India securing its energy needs in real time. So from Hormuz to Indian ports, our supply lines are holding, refineries are running, and the message is loud and clear. For India, energy security is national security. I am Mohit Bhatt. My colleague Neha Bale got you exclusive report from Mangalore. As we sign off this special broadcast, keep watching Times Now, where we don't just track the story, we report from the front line.